Hey guys, and welcome back to another Foundations Friday. This week we're talking all about color theory and painting. So I'm going to try and make this video as short as possible. I just wanted to touch on painting and color theory before I dive into any sort of building up of prosthetics. And today, well, I guess technically yesterday at this point, considering it's like 1 in the morning, was not the best day and kind of a really frustrating day. So I'm kind of in a funk right now, but life goes on and, I really wanted to get this video out for you guys. Whenever I'm browsing Instagram and I see beginner special effects makeup work, and honestly, when I was first starting out in special effects makeup work, it seems like people's #1 struggle is matching skin tones. And yes, it can be very hard to get an exact match of skin tone when you put a prosthetic down or wax or anything like that, but understanding color theory and understanding the color wheel can really help with that. So when trying to match someone's skin tone, you first need to know their undertone. There's 3 undertones: warm, neutral, and cool. The easiest way to find someone's undertone is to look at their veins. If the veins in their wrist appear blue, then they probably have a cool undertone, meaning more of a pink undertone. If their veins appear green, then they probably have more of a warm undertone, meaning more yellow undertone. But if their veins are kind of a teal or there's some blue and some green, then they have a neutral undertone, and you can kind of get away with either yellow or pinks. I also seen a lot of beginners, but they'll put down some latex or wax or build something up, and then they'll just put a color of foundation over top, and it won't fully blend into their skin, and they wonder why. If you're looking at someone without makeup on, if you look at their skin really closely, there's a ton of different colors in it. There's breakup. For instance, when I don't have makeup on, I have a lot of redness in my cheeks, some rosacea. I have different colors kind of all modeled together to form what is my skin tone. If you were to just paint a solid color on top of someone's bare skin, and then right next to it is their bare skin, it's not going to look natural, it's not going to blend together. The awesome way to get breakup when you're painting a prosthetic or a build-up, whatever, is either a cut-off chip brush like this one, or, I don't have one in here right now, it's probably in my kit, a really cheap toothbrush works the same as this. You'll put down your base color, so a foundation or an alcohol paint, whatever, and then you'll take some lighter colors, some deeper colors, maybe some pinks, some greens, depending on their undertones. I prefer spatter painting with alcohol paints best because they give you a light translucent wash, but you can spatter paint with creams, whatever. If you're using an alcohol paint, you'll dip your brush, your cut-off chip brush, or your toothbrush, a clean new toothbrush. They sell them in super cheap packs at the dollar store. That's the kind I'm talking about. I'm not talking about stealing your little brother's toothbrush and using it for makeup and then putting it back. I'm going to use an obnoxious color just to show you guys. You'll just take your thumb and run it across, and depending on how close or how far you do it, you can really concentrate the spatter by doing it really close up and get really fine spatter, or you can do really big spatter by doing it far away. So you can kind of see that it's broken up. So this will help you break up any stark lines and help you blend in prosthetics better. Like I said earlier, understanding the color wheel and color theory can also really help you out in special effects makeup and in just beauty makeup in general as well. It can help you come up with color schemes and things like that that look really good together. The color wheel shows you how to mix colors, how colors interact with each other, if you know how to interpret a color wheel. You have your primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And then you have your secondary colors, which are the primary colors mixed together. When you mix the primary colors red and blue, you get the secondary color purple. When you mix the primary colors red and yellow, you get the secondary color orange. And then when you mix the primary colors yellow and blue, you get the secondary color green. And then in between those are what's called the tertiary color, so it's when you mix a primary color and a secondary color. Those aren't as important in this scenario. So if you're talking about something like color correction and you need to correct something, or say you need to cover up a tattoo, things like that, you want to think about complementary colors. Complementary colors are colors directly across from each other on the color wheel, and they neutralize one another. So yellow is directly across from purple. So that's why if you have any yellow in your skin or like yellowing under your eyes, you'll use a lavender color corrector to eliminate that. When you see things like clown contouring, that's basically just playing with the color wheel. You don't need to use bright green to eliminate some redness in the skin. You can use a very pastel green. And the bottom line with special effects makeup is the only way you're gonna get better is to practice. Practice putting a tiny prosthetic on your arm or a latex build and then matching it to your skin tone. The more you play around with color and mixing color and matching color, the better you will get at it and the easier it will become. Thank you so much for watching this Foundations Friday. I hope you learned a little something about color theory and painting prosthetics and things like that, so it's not so intimidating. All my social media links will be listed down in the description if you want to check me out on those. If there's something you'd like to see in a Foundations Friday or Tutorial Tuesday, be sure to let me know in the comments. I love doing things that you guys want to see. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.